Dum da dum da 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 dum dum da dum da 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 dum dum da dum. Hello, we're back. We are back. Omo, it's been so long.
Yeah, it's been so long. Like
So
2 months, 3
yeah,
months.
3 months.
We missed you guys. Did you guys miss us?
Oh, sorry.
On the long break, exams.
IT.
One person fell sick, the other person fell sick, IT and stuff. But we're back now
We're back.
with interesting things. So we are switching it up a little bit. We're gonna be switching it up a little bit. So now we are going to be giving you guys gists.
Back to back to back.
Premium gist.
To back to back to back.
We're going to be giving you guys premium gist.
Okay, I think we should start with where we almost got beat.
Okay guys, so we're going to give you a gist of what happened on the 27th of August. That was if you're in River State or if you're in Port Harcourt, you know that was like Bole Festival.
Yeah, the finale.
Yeah, in Port Harcourt. So we decided that we wanted to hang out. It was my first time ever attending Bole Festival because me, I don't like crowd and I get really scared. I feel like they will collect my phone, they will collect my stuff, so I don't go for crowded
Who goes to
events.
Port Harcourt?
So I don't go for crowded events. This madam here, Ogabo, has gone before, but we decided to go because of what's up. We're going to try to scout for more subscribers and make videos, and so we could give you guys insight on what was going on, and for our viewers that are not in Port Harcourt, so you guys will have an idea of how events are being run here in Port Harcourt. So we got ready. We got there pretty late. Say the event starts in the morning. We got there by I think past 8 or so.
It's first now. Wait. That's not even. I think the beginning of the sweet part, that is not it. Because I think she skipped some part.
Okay.
Woke up. Started stalling. Should we go?
Yes.
Not go? I don't feel like going.
But
let's go.
Part of the should we not go?
Let's go because of what's up. Let's just go. We already said we'll go. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we buy tickets? This ticket, we've been talking about tickets since 1st of August. Till that day,
We hadn't bought
our tickets. Dressed up, bomb shorts with what's up t-shirts. Like we were dressed.
Yeah, fully dressed. No jokes. Like we're serious. We're going to make videos, good videos. Now, people who intend to make videos at this event, we should go early when everywhere is bright, so we can get. We got there by past 8. It was already dark. And it rained. The floor was all wet and stuff. So
it was
we got there with 2 of our friends. No, 1 of our friends. We got there, so we're now contemplating with how crowded the place was.
Yeah.
We were now contemplating, should we go in? No. Should we just go and chill somewhere? We were in between. So me, I could not go in, so we finally decided that okay.
Still missing one part.
Oh, what's your problem?
You like missing the baggy. So we stood outside. We were thinking. One man just came from nowhere and said, "Hi, are you here for the Bole Festival? Trust this one. This one ain't even get time for this." I'm already smiling like, okay. So maybe you will pay for our tickets, then we'll go inside free. She was like, yeah. And the man was like, "I want you to come
And
sit with me."
you see 3 ladies, and it's just you looking so skinny, like who they've not fed.
So I want you to come sit with me.
I need company.
I cannot be here alone. First, I felt this person is a contest. The next thing they will tell us is submit your phone. I mean, I cannot submit. If I submit my phone, I will cry. Messi was like, "No, thank you." I felt bad a little because I wanted to go in and see what was going on. But then the crowd there.
There was something else. I didn't think it would be that crowded.
Lagos, Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, they were all
Coupled
there.
with the fact that it had rained, I felt like people would just feel reluctant to come.
And that was why we went late.
Yes,
Remember that
yes.
the place would have been less crowded.
So we got we finally decided that we should just go somewhere to chill. So we left, went to GRA. This is the peak. We went to GRA. So there, if you're in Port Harcourt, you know there are a lot of places in GRA where you can dance and all of that. First of all, we went to beer band.
Church.
We got to beer band. CS, in this life, have money.
Or you go suffer.
Have money in this life. So we're three, me, Lulu, and our friend, the third person. So we got there. We met. We're supposed to be four. So one of the lady who was supposed to be with us met us at beer band. Got to beer band. She was already seated with her friends. Some guys. They were like 7 guys, and she was sitting there. And we were like, okay, are you going to sit with us or you sit with your friends? She was now like, we have to come over to where they are sitting. And the seats there were already filled. If you know beer band, everywhere has price tag. Before you sit on a particular spot,
You have to spend.
you know how much you are spending there.
Yes.
So if you are sitting at the bar, you must buy a drink from 45,000 naira upward. If you're sitting at the lounge part, you're buying a drink from 95,000 and upward. If you want to buy something from 44 downward, you have to sit at the balcony. See this guy, a whole 45,000. No, hold on, a whole 44,000. You have to sit at the balcony. It's alright. So the area where they were sitting was already filled. The other spaces were reserved. So we couldn't sit there, and she was reluctant to come sit with us because of her friends.
Another Maggie again. Go.
No vex.
We got to beer band. There's a spot where we have sat before.
Yeah.
So we just basically walked down to that place. The place was empty. So what we did was sat down. That was where they now brought the price tag. That okay, for this place, your 44,000 naira no reach.
Yes.
Go to the balcony.
Balcony. Can you imagine?
44k. If you know you want to spend, if you want to spend above 44k, then fine, you can sit
there.
But
And let me even give you guys the main gist. The third lady that was with us does not take alcohol.
So what are we spending?
The third lady does not take alcohol. This madam here said she was not even in the mood. She was requesting for smoothie or something like that. So basically, I was the only one that was going to take a drink of 45,000 naira. So we now decided that okay, we were going to leave beer band. We went to where did we go next from beer band? 411.
Was it 411
Yes,
directly? Okay, yes, from beer band. The fourth lady was like, oh, she knows one really happening
nice
place. They call the place the 411 Lounge.
The 411 Lounge. Where the gist is.
Now that's the restart.
Oh god. So we got to 411, the 411 Lounge. We entered there. We went to, it was say past 9 or so.
Yeah.
Or to 9, something like thereabout. We got to the 411 Lounge. We went to the club. On entering the club, we saw that there was nobody in the club.
The place was empty. And our intention was to club, not to.
Yes.
We were just to go to the club and
so
dance.
The club was basically empty. We're like, okay, let's sit at the bar, chill till maybe 10 p.m. past 10 when people start coming into the club. So we're at the bar.
Don't forget everybody was at beer band.
Yes, everybody was
sorry, not beer band. Bole Festival.
So
we missed something at beer band.
What?
Sorry. There were empty seats here, but people at Bole Festival
had reserved for reserve.
Oh no!
As in paid.
There's money in this Port Harcourt, though.
Don't allow anybody like.
There's money in this Port Harcourt.
So, we sat at the bar, ordered some things. We're vibing, the 4 of us. So, down to say.
Go to the bar.
I know what you want to say.
No,
that man.
I cannot miss that part.
Okay,
that part is important.
No, you say
no.
Go on now, say it.
So, we're at the bar. I got Asun, very tacky Asun. We didn't like it. It was tacky. The Arab suya is nice. I like it. Then we bought drinks. We're flexing, just doing the girl thing, listening to music, laughing and all.
So before then, when the four of us were sitting, we got that look that person they come. You understand? That was the look everybody gave
like
us.
Someone is coming to join
Yeah,
us.
somebody is coming. A guy is coming to join us. Like 4 girls could not just come out and all excited and stuff. Somebody is coming. So
the
that
hype
was
man,
the idea we got.
The hype man came with us. We didn't know that someone had already sat down at that spot where we're sitting.
Yeah.
The person sat down and left. So the place was empty when we got there. We just sat down and started chilling. The hype man was coming to vibe with us. Me, I was wondering like, it's not like we came here, we're big ballers that you're coming. Go and sing for the auntie and uncle that has money. We will not give you pin. He was just singing and dancing. Even left his drink and went somewhere else. Came back to his drink. I was like, what is this level of trust? You're not even afraid that we might put something in your drink. We're drinking. Suddenly, Baba just came. This man should be in his 70s.
Yeah.
Baba just came. Back, sat with us. How?
Very elderly person.
Next
Then the hype man was saying,
Daddy has come.
is back. Daddy has come.
Who's daddy?
Everybody was not like,
Yeah.
you get the feeling
And the
like,
person wey dey find come
the person
visit.
wey carry them come. The hype man made things worse by shouting, "Daddy is here!
Daddy is
come."
back.
Who's daddy?
Who's
Who
daddy?
is he, daddy?
I don't understand.
Okay.
So, I don't like it when someone smokes and puff.
Cigarettes, for that matter.
Especially
Cigarettes.
cigarettes.
Okay.
So this man sat down, opened the suya, was vibing to
It was
the
now.
music.
Oh God! I was worried.
We were looking at him like,
The
okay.
first lady got so uncomfortable. She was pissed. She was like, "You guys should tell this man to leave this place."
He was
so pissed.
smiling and all, and I was trying to let him know that sorry, you cannot sit here.
And even if you want to sit, don't
Wasn't
smoke
listening. Next
and
thing.
puff it at our faces.
Next thing from his pocket was a pack of cigarettes. I'm literally doing what he was doing. Brett has cigarettes. He would have like. I actually told him, sorry, you cannot sit here. This one that don't even. See, the truth is, Messi don't like people. The earlier you get to realize, me, I feel like I don't like being around people, but at least I am a little bit homely. I know how to accommodate and maybe bear your rubbish. But I get where it will reach, where my madness goes. But you see, this Messi will not. No. She showed up to the man. Oh, but stand up. This place is sitting. You're not supposed to. Messi called the waitress and said, please take him off. I don't want him here. He cannot be sitting there and he's smoking at our faces and all. So they moved the man. Victory at last.
At last, though. So, fast forward to we're done. Okay, me and the fourth lady went to check the club. So we saw that it was already past 10 or so.
Yeah, to 11.
We saw that, okay, people had come. It was already shaky.
Yeah.
So we came down. Okay, when we were coming out of the club, one of the bouncers literally grabbed my hand. I was like, sorry, is there a problem? He was like, how are you? I said, you don't need to grab me like that to ask me how are you. What is wrong with you? He was now like, is there a problem? I said, there's no problem. No, okay, not him. Another bouncer saw him holding my hand like that. I was like, is there a problem? I said, there's no problem. Tell him to leave my hand. So the guy left me and I walked down. They started talking. I don't know what they were talking about. So, this is where the gist is now. This place. So me and the fourth lady, Rejoice, that's her name. We went down. So we saw when we got to the club, we saw a spot that we liked that was empty. So we came down, then asked Lulu and Mika, the third lady, to go upstairs and secure the spot so we could sort the bill for everything we had taken at the bar.
Unfortunately,
Lulu and the Mika went to the club. So Lulu left with my bag. Unknowing to me that my card was in my bag, I forgot that my card was in my bag.
yeah.
So I had to call Lulu that please she should bring my card from my bag. Lulu was screaming on the phone like, she's not staying here again. What's that rubbish? That she's not staying here again, no. That she's coming, I beg. We are leaving this place. She's not clubbing it. I was like, what's going on here? What is going on here?
What's going on here?
So,
are you there?
Almost immediately, Lulu and Mika came down. Lulu was breaking. At that point, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know. Next thing I heard was, can you imagine that bouncer literally threw us out? I was like, hold up, what's going on here? Why? So she will explain it herself because she's the one that experienced it, so she's in a better place. So we sorted the bill and over to you. Explain what happened in the club.
Okay, so Messi came back. Messi and the fourth leader joined us at Beer Band. Rejoice, shout out to you. Came back and they went to the club and they saw that people started coming because the man already made the bar experience a little horrible for us.
Yeah.
We get to leave because we don't like it when people start noticing the whole attention. The plan was to come and club, not come sit at the bar. So they checked and they saw that people had already started coming and they came downstairs and said, okay, Lulu, Mika, please go and secure a space by the left. There's a table and chair there. Secure that space. We're coming. Let's pay the bill. And I was like, okay, no problem. I packed all the bags, moved upstairs. So we got into the club. They didn't check our bags because they had seen us when we first came to the club. So they were like, no, don't worry, go inside. And I was like, oh, okay, this is a little friendly. You get? Next thing, we got there, we sat down. The lady brought the menu and I was going through it and I was like, okay, this is similar to what we saw at the bar. So there's like literally no difference between what they are selling. There's no price difference, everything is the same. I started flipping menu. Somebody just came and said they needed the menu. Okay, I gave it to her. The next person came and said, what are you buying? What are you ordering? I'm like, okay, we're waiting for someone. And she was like, okay, no problem. People were coming, so the place was like really getting full, like clubs should be. Number one, as much as I believe that clubs should have chairs, you cannot tell me that I cannot sit at the chair because I am female without a man with me. Next thing, a bouncer came and said, make your order now. If you're not making your order now, please, people need to sit down. See, everybody's standing. And I'm like, whoa.
No, this was not even up to 3 minutes
after we got in.
It was not up to 3 minutes.
I was like, we just got here and I came before these people that are standing. You get? I'm already seated. I did not leave my house to come and sit down here. If I needed to sit, I have a chair in my house. I will sit down for hours. Nobody would disturb me. So do you think I'll leave my house and come and sit? Mika noticed I was already getting agitated and she had to step in and said, oh no, we're waiting for someone. The person is at the back paying. When the person is done, the person will come back upstairs and then we can make our order because the both of us cannot make an order for 4 people. Everybody has what they want. I might want whiskey. She might want something else. Do you get? Babas left and came back and said, no. You have to make your order now. If you're not making your order, my head they quickly touch. She said, do you want me to go outside? It was like, hey, if you know you cannot make your order now, come and be going. I even told since I know the vex. Come and be going. Before I would say Jack, I think I need to act it for you people to see, so you will understand how annoying. This man carried his hand and put on my back, and I was like, no, do not touch me. It is wrong for you to touch me. I was like, no. Before I knew it, my bags were still on the table. Brother literally carried me like this. Everybody in the club were like, oh, carried me and pushed me out. I was trying to regain balance when I saw Mika struggling with the man. Bush! Wow. We're standing, before Messi called, we were still standing at the front of the club and we were trying to talk to the others outside and they were like, be going, you don't have anything to do here.
Yeah, that was the part that really got to me. What do they mean?
Seriously?
Okay.
I don't have anything to do. I left my house, I got into beer bar, I did not see paper. I don't need to tell you that I got into paper. Came here. I'm like, okay, fine. Messing hold. I told her, Auntie, now the day is over. Let's go home. No, it's the truth. We have closed. So let's go home. Enough. Make her that she doesn't even drink. So we literally forced her. So she already said,
she was
at this point,
she just wanted to go home.
I washed my hands, my feet, and my body.
So when they came down, let me take from here.
Yeah.
When they came down, so I was like, okay, let's go and understand. Me and Rejoice wanted to understand what really happened because we were not. I felt they were just talking out of anger. I wanted to really hear from the bouncers what happened. So we went back up. I met the bouncer. I was like, sorry, what happened? He was like, they don't have anything to do there. That's why he threw them out. I was like, what does it mean by they don't have anything to do here? Because you saw me the first time I came in to check if this place, and we've been sitting at the bar waiting for the place to be a little bit crowded, and you're saying we don't have anything to do inside. Okay, then I was talking to the first one. He was like, I know they like me woman, they shout for me, oh no, they shout for me. I was like, okay, that was the first one. Then the second one, the one that actually threw them out, came out. So I was like, guy, first of all, you don't have the right to lay your hands on a woman. You do not. It was not like, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by he does not have the right to lay his hand on a woman, that he can do whatever he wants? I was like, wow, if they could treat a customer like that,
how? I wonder what their staff.
How do they treat their staff?
I wonder.
Okay, so the manager, the supposed manager, came.
No,
we explained everything to him. He said, okay, we should wait. Can you imagine? The man went and was begging the bouncers. I beg now, just allow them when they enter inside now.
Manager.
So, we got confused. We're like, what's in the happen here? What's in the sub? Why is the manager begging bouncers to let people into the club? He was begging. So these ones were still raking. He was like, Mokuna, calm down. I should be at the beggar. Wow. Really, wow.
Talking about this now, I'm so angry. I'm so pissed.
As in,
I'm so like, pissed.
Calm down and make a beggar. So he talked to them for some time and they refused. Bouncers refusing the manager. Okay. We decided I wanted to leave. So when we were about leaving, we now told the manager that we're going to talk about this on social media. The next thing he said was, a whole 411. Do you know what the meaning of 411 is? We're like, knockouts. As in, look, the owner ritualist. What do you mean? What do you mean by, do you know what the full meaning of 411 is? We're like, okay, no problem. So after we left, we were just pissed. After so many arguments, we just left. So at the end of the day, we got to find out that it was a situation of how do I put it? It was because it was just ladies. There was no guy with us, because you will not tell me that there was a guy sitting there and the bouncer would lay his hand on her or Mika because they took 5 minutes. Because they took 5 minutes to make an order. You will literally lift her and throw her out.
Less than 5 minutes.
Literally lift her and throw her out. If a guy was there with them, it is not possible. They will not do it. So it's a norm here in Port Harcourt and in so many other states. When a guy is not with a girl in a bar, in a club, when a girl is not with a guy, rather, in a bar, in a club, restaurant, supermarket, anywhere, they just give you one stanky attitude, one rubbish attitude.
Worst of all was the fact that I did not rest. I opened their I went to look for them on Instagram. They were dropping very, very horrible comments, and they reached out to me and said what the problem was. I explained to the person. The person called us. The person seemed to be a very reasonable person.
Yeah.
The person is not reasonable again. I take back my word. I don't. If this video will get to them, I don't care. But that person is a very unreasonable rat. I'm sorry,
the
but
person said he was going to do something and get back to us.
Did not do
until today.
Pin.
Then we will go back to that page.
Pin.
We will go back to that page.
I had to go back and tell him
because
whatever
he
I
hasn't
do about this
done
situation,
anything.
you will take it like that.
So guys, please let us know your experience as a lady, as a guy, how they treat you.
How they treat you when you go
you go out alone. So we'll be waiting for your comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.